So before I do that, I would just take a brief moment of reflection of what being a Entrepreneur of the Year award means for us. So it's being named the 2024 Coastal Entrepreneur of the Year is an incredible honor and a responsibility I've taken to heart, because the award isn't just a trophy on a shelf, or in this case, a 5-foot surfboard on the floor, which at times has been my only friend. I miss you already. It represented what's possible. For me and for Predicate, that meant launching the Wilmington to the World initiative, proof that you don't have to be in Silicon Valley to build world-changing technology. You just need the right community behind you, and a little stubborn belief that a coastal city like Wilmington can send waves to global healthcare. So joining the ranks of other distinguished CEA recipients also meant becoming an ambassador for the entrepreneurial spirit in the Cape Fear region, and the surfboard became our symbol. Now, I wanted to take the flat Stanley approach and bring the real surfboard on every trip with me. Many of you who know me know I travel internationally quite a bit, but it's not exactly packable. So instead, I brought its younger, more travel-friendly sibling, our healthcare category award winner of the year. That little board is now logged close to 60,000 miles, traveling to Honduras, Chile, Ireland, the Philippines, Vietnam, and a few key stops here in the US. Everywhere it went, it sparked conversation. Who is Predicate? Where is Wilmington? And my favorite, is that thing a cutting board? This year alone, Predicate's work has touched hundreds of lives, from remote clinics in Central and South America to national reference hospitals in Southeast Asia. Not just with research or AI algorithms, but with an unwavering commitment to build a future where no symptom goes unheard, where technology listens as closely as we do, and where the next wave of innovation starts right here on our shores. Thank you to all that have supported us and continue to support us on this incredible journey. And now, it's my honor to pass the torch. This year's Cultural Entrepreneur of the Year has built something extraordinary, not just in scale, but in significance. They saw a critical gap in the system, chased it with grit, and rather than wait for someone else to fix it, they dragged the solution into reality, regardless of the regulations or red tape. Built the infrastructure, team, and trust to solve it themselves. The company started with a question. How do we make sure life-saving therapies get to the people who need them without delay, without compromise? That one question sparked a mission that spans time zones, temperature zones, and regulatory zones most of us didn't know existed. They're not building an app, they're building an infrastructure, a 530,000 square foot facility right here in Wilmington, and another at an international airport in Ireland. Their work touches everything from clinical trials to customs regulations, and yes, there's a direct tarmac access point involved. They've quietly assembled one of the most specialized logistics teams in the country, and they're scaling globally across 5 continents. And through it all, they've never lost sight of why they started, to protect the integrity of medicine and the people who depend on it. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Coastal Entrepreneur of the Year is Frontier Scientific Solutions.
Never know
Come on.
You're coming in here. Okay. Oh, thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. This I didn't expect, and it's such an incredible honor. This is the team that did it. And thank you, Morris, for that intro. But we really did, when we saw what was happening in the industry 5 years ago, and we're all here in Wilmington, and we said, wow, all the investments that are being made in Wilmington today, and they're not being utilized. And when you think about all the waste and all the risk that's going on around the world and all the loss of product and the lives associated with that, it just didn't make any sense. So you talk about grit. We went through so many hard times to try to figure this out, and this team came together and never wavered. Believed. Funny story, my dear friend Lee is sitting over there, and when we pitched Lee to try to get property at the airport, he said, this is going to be a really hard job for you. I said, he was right, it was a very hard job for us. But we did it, we stuck to the mission. Purpose is what it takes. If you don't have purpose, you just don't have that mission. And everybody in this organization, our company, has so much purpose. I love going to work every day. I know they do. And our purpose is really just to stay focused on what we're doing, to build, disrupt the industry. It needs it, it's needed it I've been doing it for 30 years, and this is our opportunity. I'm so grateful for everybody in the community that recognized us. Thank you so much. All of the segment award winners too. Thank you for all your innovation. It was incredible to hear all your stories. But incredibly proud of this team, and thanks for everybody, and thank you team. You deserve all the credit.